Beautiful, beautiful. I'm foraging these to take home to put in my junk journal. Gorgeous, it's so beautiful here. Beautiful trail. Hi friends, I hope you're all doing well. Today I wanted to create another leaf video. I'm just not quite ready to let go of all the beautiful fall colors. And as you saw on the video that I had just before this, I was holding all these leaves here, and that is from our trip to Ontario. And we stopped at a rest area, and there was such beautiful trees with such beautiful bright leaves that I collected. This is the one that I did last time of leaves, and I absolutely love it. So it just made me in the mood for another leaf page. Now, these are all the leaves that I collected. What you see right here on the picture, plus some. So that is what I want to create a page out of. So I'm just going to set myself up here and get a little bit organized, and then I'll get started. I just thought I had to make a memory out of this day, because it was such a beautiful day and it was such a beautiful rest area, and I just wanted to create a page out of that. And we had such a wonderful time on our trip. It was so nice. We had beautiful scenic drive, and it was just so lovely. And I wanted to incorporate a little bit of that into my craft YouTube channel as well. I did post part 1 of our Ontario trip on my home channel, so if you are interested in seeing that, my home channel is always linked in the description box down below. And I know for some of you that might not be the least of your interest, but in case you are interested, it is down in the description box. Now, I'm not quite sure yet how I want to go about this. I printed this off from my phone, by the way, because I wanted the exact same picture that I had taken with my phone when we were at that rest area. So I just want this page to be simple, and I wanted to include this photo. And so I thought I would just kind of put this right in the middle, glue this right on the middle, and then kind of glue all the leaves and greenery around it. I think that's going to look really nice. And I thought maybe, like, now the leaves are all dried already, and I don't know how well it will work to glue them and how well they will stay in here. However, if you look at this page that I did, was it last week? I feel like it was last week that I did this page. The leaves stayed stuck on here very nicely. So I think it's going to work really well. And I had not planned actually on creating another craft video this week, but I wasn't feeling the greatest, and we had a lot going on. But I decided I had the day to myself today, and I thought, why not? I was in the mood for it. I was going through my photos on my phone, and oh, that's a little bit crooked, and I was just in the mood for it, so why not do it? I don't want to do this too far into November because this is all about fall here still, so I should have done it in October, but we are just at the beginning of November here, so I think it will work still perfectly fine, even though we have snow already. There you go. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I really appreciate you being here and that you considered checking out my video. I really appreciate that. And I would love it if you would stick around and subscribe to my channel. That would be very nice. Now this, I don't know. This is pine with pine needles and it's just kind of falling apart. I don't know how well that's going to work on here, but I would still love to give it a try. Maybe right over here in this corner. How am I going to glue that on? That's a tough one. I don't know. I'm going to do my best and see what I can do here. This might be a complete fail. I don't know. But we will find out, right? There's no harm in trying. We'll see. I'm just going to kind of put glue all over each pine needle part here and see if I can stick it down. If any of you have ever done anything with with pine, you should with pine branch or pine leaves, you should let me know. See if there's a different trick to gluing that down. So how have you all been? How's your day going? And what are you all creating these days? I have been following and watching videos. I don't always comment because I don't always have time, but I have probably about 10 favorite YouTube channels that I follow and watch, and if I don't always comment on your video, I always watch the whole thing and I always give it a heart or a thumbs up after I have watched it, but I try to always comment whenever I can. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I don't know. Wish me luck. Oh boy. Okay, so I've got glue all over it. So let's see. I'm going to flip it around. I'm a little bit worried here, but let's see. Oh boy. I might have to let this dry. Put something heavy on here and let it dry and then continue. But I am already recording late afternoon. Like I said, I wasn't even going to, but then all of a sudden I was in the mood for this. Yeah, I'm going to put something heavy on here, let it dry, and come back to you. Okay, I have let it sit here now for a while. Let's see if it is... Oh yeah, there you go. It's stuck on there pretty good now. How long this will stay, I don't know, but I think we can work with this. It's stuck on there pretty good. I think we're going to continue now with all the other leaves. And I don't want to cover this page too much, so I'm just going to kind of layer it and see how it goes. Maybe instead of using the bigger leaves, I'll use the smaller ones. I do have all kinds of pretty things here. Oh, I also have this greenery, kind of like a fern. I got that out of the woods there as well. Oh yeah, see, that's that right there. This I picked later on after I had shown this. I think I'm going to try and stick this on here. But maybe I'll do some leaves underneath first, then I'll do that on top. I think that would look nice. That leaf is a little bit big. Oh, they're kind of crumbling on me here. So because they are kind of breaking, I think I'm going to do this here. And then put that over afterwards. I think that will look very nice. So it being November, today that I'm recording this is actually November 2nd. And I'm hoping to be able to post this later on too yet. We'll see when I get this finished. Might be late when I'm posting it, but I'm hoping to post it. I don't get a day to myself very often, so I was just in the mood to craft, to create something. You know what I could do? I could kind of do pieces of it in different areas. Why not, right? That would work. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Where was I going with what I was saying? Okay, it being November 2nd, do you put Christmas decorations up already? I know some of you have started with Christmas journaling already. For me, I feel like it's still a bit too early for that. I don't want to deal with Christmas journaling for 2 full months, so I normally like to wait with that a little bit longer. But however, yesterday I took all my fall decorations down. Everything that I had set up in my house, so I got some glue on there, I took down because I thought, okay, it's November now, November 1st. Let's take everything down and move forward with something else, right? And but I cleaned my whole house after I got all my decorations down. I went through everything and put a whole bunch aside that I want to get rid of. You know, you have to purge in between, right? And get rid of stuff so that you can get new again. I don't ever pay full price for my decorations, for my seasonal decorations. I usually get them when they are on clearance. But what I was saying is I took everything down and I went through it all and cleaned it all up and cleaned my house, wiped everything down, and so that the house was nice and fresh. So I'm going to leave it like that for a while. Leave it nice and fresh for a while and clean until I'm in the mood to bring the Christmas decorations out, and then I will start decorating. Usually maybe in the middle of November that I will start decorating. Our oldest son's birthday is November 25th. So way back in the day when he was still young and little and living with us, he's obviously not anymore. He is long from home already and married. But what I was going to say is the rule of thumb always was that my husband always made up, not before his birthday. We had to wait until, and his birthday was November 25th. So we had to wait until his birthday was over, and then we could go ahead and bring out the Christmas decorations and decorate, but that is no longer like that. Now I just kind of do whenever I am in the mood for it, is when I haul it all out and start decorating. And I have not got a journal that is dedicated just for Christmas, for the holidays. I just kind of journal it into my yearly journal. But however, I do take and scrapbook. I have scrapbooks that is dedicated just to Christmas time. I don't know, there's a lot of personal pictures in there. If not, I would say I should flip through that one day and show it to you. I think I'm going to put that one right there. And then I'll put this one right here, I think. This would work way better if these were pressed. But I'm going to have to just kind of do the same thing with the fern as I did with this one. And just kind of put glue all over it and then let it set a little bit again. So I'll get back to you in just a moment here. What I am doing is I took a brush and I'm just kind of brushing the glue very gently along this fragile leaf. I should have, or fern, what I should have done is I should have done it shortly after we got back, when they weren't, like, maybe not all the way dry yet. But when I collected them, I just kind of straightened them all out in my traveling journal, where I write where I wrote our daily things that we did that day. I just put them in the back, as you saw in the video earlier, and they just kind of dried up in there very nicely. And I got very busy after that and just hadn't had time yet until now. Time, and also I wasn't feeling the best for a while. Okay, had the flu, plus we had all kinds of other things happening that needed to be dealt with. Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely put something heavy on here. Okay, let's see what this will look like. I think if I will keep a book on there longer yet overnight and let it dry, it will look really nice. I think that will turn out perfectly. They don't all have to be in the same direction, right? There you go. Sorry, I got you off camera there for a bit. Sometimes I am just really concentrating on what I'm doing and creating, and I forget to look at the camera to make sure that I am still in view, and I apologize for that. I'm sure it doesn't happen just to me, but sometimes you kind of forget to look. I think that works pretty good with a brush and just kind of brushing it all over the place. I should have done that for the other leaves too. Okay. I'm going to just stick this kind of in between there or under there, if that works. Yeah, there you go. And I think the glue will kind of disappear after I'm done. There, now I'm just going to let it sit for a while again, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I have got it finished now. I let it dry for about half an hour with some heavy books on there, and it worked actually quite nicely. So I got all the leaves glued on there that I want on there, with the photo in the middle where I collected the leaves. I think it was called Cannabic Falls, Ontario, or something like that, the rest area. I'm not 100% sure. But then in this corner, I just did a little bit of journaling. I just wrote leaves and greenery I collected from a rest area on our trip in October 23. And then at the bottom here, I just put today's date. So I'm quite happy that I can reserve some of this for my memory's sake. And I hope you enjoyed following along. And we'll talk to you really soon again. Thanks for watching.